TGC Requiem back with match 4 of this league. Perhaps, if my opponent says yes. Hasn't been going great. We'll be on the play. This just doesn't look good. This looks good. We can do this. Keep. Yeah, we'll keep this on top. Stalks for blocks. Interesting name. Blink Moth. Got a little affinity action going on. Whoa! Getting a little loose there. Alright, so obviously a not terribly explosive draw for him here. Steel Overseer. Mox Opal. Now he's got some business going on. Signal Pest. Another Mox Opal. What do we got? Oh man, he's gonna unload. Thoughtcast. Reloading. Alright, alright. Well, he can't block and return. If I top deck a removal spell, that's or a pump spell, that's game. So we're not gonna block. A third opal. What a little punk. Whip flare or not whip flare, but alright, alright. Got another Mox Opal. Glimmervoid. Look at that. That is how you get it done. Alright, so next turn he's gonna throw some stuff down. He's gonna decide if he's going to block. I feel like he should. Hope he does. So he's putting some thought into this. He's probably thinking, all right, so if I have Become Immense and a Mutagen Growth, I've got him. If I'm running Groundswell, I've got him. Um, a variety of things. Any combination of Might of Old Krosa and Become Immense. There's actually quite a few ways I would have him dead to rights here. If I had the other pump, which I don't. Just wonder if our opponent maybe got disconnected or something. Seems to be taking a little while. Maybe he's really going into the tank, trying to think of, okay, well, if I don't have it, what does he need to strike back? Right, so he could next turn activate Blink Moth, tap Steel Overseer, use Blink Moth to activate other Blink Moth, and get counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counters. Attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the way back. Which, if he fully tapped out for that, would open up for me to hit him back the other way. But he's really putting some thought into it for sure. I feel like it makes more sense to black, but I also want him to block, so I don't know if that's just me talking. Maybe he's trying to think about how long it took for me to make my decision. Maybe he's just gone. So I guess we'll just, in the meantime, we can talk about the deck list. So the deck list that I picked up here, I originally was running 4 Inquisition of Kozilek instead of the 4 Gitaxian Probe. And I was running 4 Abrupt Decay. Look at as Abrupt Decay pops up on the screen. No Groundswell, no Mutagenic Growth, a 4th Rancor, no Ranger's Guile. So the Groundswell, 2 Mutagenic Growth, and Ranger's Guile were Abrupt Decays. And am I running 22 land? Oh, I am running 22 land. That's a mistake. That's why I felt like I was a card off. I should only be running 1 swamp, and I'm running 2. How about that? And yet I'm still like getting mana screwed. Yeah, I think our opponent just kind of got locked out or timed out or something. Certainly I'd like for him to come back so we can play. Flip side of it is free ticks, free play points. If he doesn't respond within 10 minutes, he'll get bounced, I'm pretty sure. So the Inquisition's good. The difference I found was, so Inquisition's kind of like playing more of an interactive role. I'm going to look at your hand, take something out of your hand, and hopefully that helps me get the time I need, or get rid of the cards that you have, giving me the time to get my damage in. Here it goes. He said he had to go to the bathroom. But I played against Eldrazi this weekend, and Eldrazi was just so fast. So I tried to put in Gitaxian Probes. I tried to put in what else? Gitaxian Probes, and then just more pump, in the hopes of being faster. Leave the Vault Scourge back. Looks like he's gonna do 4 damage this turn, and plan to finish me off next turn. Really kind of need a Rancor here, and I don't even know if that's enough to be frank. Now, if we slam the Might of Old Krosa down on the Vault Scourge right now, we're attacking for 7. Which is not enough. I mean, we're dead. Just didn't draw into it. So we'll be on the play the next turn, next game. So I really liked how the version with Inquisition matched up. Not because of the Inquisition, but because of all the Abrupt Decays. Nature's Claim, really good. Creeping Corrosion, obviously. Post. Yeah, see, I did pull that other swamp out. What do I got going on? Oh, I ended up putting a Dismember in, which is probably not in my deck list. Drawing Dryad Arbor could be a thing for sure. Pulse Marasa could be alright. Allow us to trade creatures, return him, gain some life, so long as he's not on an Infect win. Post-mortem lunge. Return target creature card with converted mana cost X from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste, exile it at the beginning of the next end step. So I think the probes are easy pulls. Mutagenic Growth is actually alright in case they try and do like a Whip Flare sort of thing. Phyrexian Crusader's safe from that already. Rancor's important here. I don't know that Ranger's Guile is really necessary. It's kind of too low impact. Vines is good. I think we kind of prefer... Yeah, they can throw a lot of creatures out faster than us. Don't think Postmortem Lunge is actually going to be that great here. Alright, so pulling some of our pumps to become more interactive here. Sweet. We're disconnected here. The sweet background on here is my brother makes some fairy tokens for me. So this is the original art, and this is the tokens, how they're broken up. Actually sell them on eBay, foil versions on eBay if you're into that sort of thing. It's not my password. That's not cool. That is my password. There we go. Good old Magic Online. Oh, that sucks really bad. So, that really is frustrating. So I did all my sideboarding changes, and what happened was during the sideboarding changes, because I crashed and couldn't get back in time, it did not recognize my sideboarding changes and therefore reverted me back to my main deck, which is super duper frustrating. But yeah, so we're actually going to keep this. They're probably expecting a much grindier game. Maybe we'll get lucky. Spearskate. Oh, that sucks so bad. So we are totally boned against Spellskite now, too. Totally boned against Spellskite. We should have had something like 8 answers in our sideboard, and we have 1 in our main. That's super disappointing. At least Phyrexian Crusader is decent. So I presume we get a Spellskite here. This is something. Yep. Well, Noble Hierarch makes things a little better. Not a whole lot. I said that Ravager, Glimmer Void, and whatever he just drew. So he's definitely prepared for a more interactive matchup, and I am not, and I did not have an explosive enough hand for this. So we do need to block here. Probably pulled another dismember and we're probably just boned. Alright, so we could go... I'm just trying to think if there's a scenario where we can make him drain himself. Right, so if he's gonna eat 6. I can get him to eat 6, puts him down to 8. If I were to attack with Noble Hierarch, so maybe he sacks. Alright, so that's fine. Sacks Darkbond, Ravager. Sack 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure we're done now. Sack 1, 2. I'm surprised he didn't go with the Ink Moth, though. I think he could have killed me this turn. Maybe not. Yep, we're done. Well, that was a real bummer. Oh, no, my opponent disconnected. Whatever. Alright, so, yeah, we're conceding here. We can't win this one. That's a real bummer about MTGO being so stable. Sarcasm. Did it just drop me from the entire event? Probably. Leagues Modern. Alright, yep. So we'll be back with match 5.